Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Project Pan Roulette update. For those of you that don't know how this works, I made a list of things, I put them in a cup and drew them out on camera. But instead of specifically like, say, a NYX eyeshadow, I wrote something fun and chose a NYX eyeshadow. I gave myself kind of broad parameters and then I can kind of make up my mind from what I choose. So the idea is to finish 10 items or hit pan on certain things like an eyeshadow or a blush and then decide if I want to keep going with it or not. But knowing me, I will probably keep going past 10 items. So let's get started. The first product that I chose was a morning product, and I chose the Dove Dry Shampoo, which is finished. I literally finished it today. I know you can hear a little bit in there, but don't prove me a liar on camera. It's sputtering, so I'm declaring it done so that I can draw something else on camera today. Which I will do once I go over everything. I will choose something from the Cup of Wishes, and I will show it to you, and then we will go over my Pan That palette like I always do in my Project Pan videos. Next is something fun, and that was my NYX Prismatic Eyeshadow in Mermaid. Both the packaging and the color are very fun to me, and I have not hit pan, but I've made a dent in that sucker. I mean, look at that. Like, I made a hole in it. I am wearing it today. I don't know how far this pan actually goes down, so I don't know exactly when I will hit pan. But the idea is to hit pan the size of my brush, so no, like, you know, tiny fleck of pan in these. And like I said, once I hit pan, I will decide if I want to keep going and use it all up or to, you know, draw something else out of the Cup of Wonders. And I'm doing very well on that. Next is a color I don't normally wear, and I chose the Buxom Lip Gloss in Trixie. Last time it was full. I've literally used this twice, but I am wearing it today. I've just been focusing on other stuff these past 2 weeks, and admittedly, I have not worn a massive ton of makeup these past 2 weeks. I am actually silencing my phone real quick, because it is bound to go off if I don't. But yeah, I've not been focusing on that. But the idea is to finish 10 products in general, not necessarily the first 10 that I choose, so I mean, hopefully I will get on the ball with this a little better. Let's see, next is an eye product in my favorite color, and I chose the Nicka K. Oh! Crud. Luckily, that's not breakable. But it's the Nicka K Shimmer Eyeliner in green. Obviously, you cannot see through it. This is the thing that holds product, though, and this is the wand. And like I said, I'm wearing this today as well. I don't know how much more is in here, but I do have to dip it in between eyes, if that says anything at all. Probably not, I don't know. Next is a neglected product, and I chose my Garnier Nourishing Cleansing Oil. See, I started right there, I ended up in 2 weeks right there. But like I said, I have not honestly worn a buttload of makeup in the past 2 weeks, especially the last couple of days. So, and there was at least one day where I used up something else because I was trying to use up a sample, but I'm trying. I swear I'm trying. Hopefully next time I will show more progress. See, drugstore was something I drew, and I have not used this at all. It is the Maybelline Brow Drama in Soft Brown. It's a sculpting brow mascara. I have not used this because I was working on my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I literally finished that today, so from now on, this will be getting used every day that I wear makeup, I promise. Now, something I've actually made really good progress on. A product in a form I dislike, and that is the CoverGirl True Magic The Sun Kissed Bronzer. I even did what other people have been doing recently and draw a hole to map out the pan. And I have made a lot of pan on this, thank God, because I hate this son of a bitch. And how I put it on is I literally stick I use the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, but Beauty Blender, if I had that in here, swirl it around and then dot it everywhere. And maybe that's eating product, I don't know, but I don't even really like this. It's incredibly orange, but I knew as soon as I wrote down product in a form I dislike, it was the one thing that I did know what I was gonna pick for it, and I knew I was gonna get it as soon as I did the first 10, and I was right, because if you guys, I will link the intro video down below, but I literally screamed when I drew that because I knew what it was gonna be. But this needs to be taken out of my collection anyway, and I would not curse anybody else with this product, because I hate it. And I know it's like, well, why don't you just throw it out? No, I can't even say I want to get my money's worth, because this came as a sample with a CoverGirl mascara. Maybe I'm just a masochist. Maybe that's it. Anyways, necessary product is number 8, and I chose my Revlon Photo Ready Concealer. And I swear to God, guys, I use this every day I wear makeup, and it literally has not moved from the last mark. But I use it, I swear. It's just a cream product that does not move very easily. I have had this since January of 2014. Like, this is the first thing that I bought when I bought makeup after my house caught on fire. And I still have it, and it's what I use for concealer every day. I mean, I cover up pimples and I try to conceal some of the extra redness in my skin. I don't just use like 1 or 2 dabs of this either, and it keeps hanging around. So I'm working on it, I swear. Last 2 products are both eyeliners. One is free choice, and I chose the NYC Showtime Glitter Eyeliner in Paparazzi Purple. I did the thing where we measure on paper to show that I admittedly have not gotten a lot of progress. I think I've only sharpened this once. So I am using it. I used it today. It's just one of those that's a little bit of a drier formula, so it doesn't need a lot of sharpenings. And this also does not need a lot of sharpenings, but it is ridiculous looking. I don't think I can sharpen this anymore, because if I get any smaller, I'm gonna get it stuck in here, and that's very well might happen anyway. This was a previously unfinished project pan item. This is the Lord & Berry Kohl Kajal, Silk Kohl Kajal eyeliner. Measuring this is ridiculous. I think I drew the line too high now that I'm looking at it. I mean, there's nothing to this. So this is bound to be my next actual empty. Honestly, I think these 2 are going to be the next 2 things to go, because this is just going quickly, and I think I can't sharpen this anymore because it's going to get stuck in the tube. So let's have some more fun. Let's torment me some more. Let's draw something from the Cup of Wonders. Let's see. Not cheating, I'm not looking. Product I have the most of. Alright, well, let me think on that and I will come back with something. Well, that was a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. So product I have the most of, that's definitely eyeshadow. So then I started digging through my singles, and it just took me forever to make up my mind, but I finally picked one. I've actually never seen anybody pan one of these, so that's kind of why I ended up deciding on it. I picked a L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Perpetual Purple. I think I've literally used this like twice, so we are starting with pretty much a full pan. It is a little dinged up, that's just what it looked like when I bought it, because I bought it like either 50 or 75% off from, what's it called, CVS. There, I just squished it down and made it look a tiny bit better. So, like I said with eyeshadows, we're just going to try to get to pan. That appears to be the size of the pan right there, so hopefully I'm not making a horrible mistake. That'd be bad. So I guess let's get to the pan that palette portion of this. This is my Lorac Pro. I did set some goals for the month of September. Yeah, it's September. I wanted to finish off the left-hand corner of taupe, at least. I'd love to finish off the bottom half, but technically I was going for the left-hand corner. I want to finish champagne. I want to hit pan on light pink. I don't want to expand the pan on black. You think I did any of that yet? No. I'll just spoil the surprise right there. I mean, I've mostly finished that taupe, that corner of taupe, and I've had to repress champagne. So there's that. And no pan on light pink yet somehow. It's bound to hit soon. As you can see, I have expanded the pan a little bit on black. But I'm hoping to clear out that little bottom strip right there, maybe expand it in a little bit so it doesn't come flying out the pan. And I started showing last time some of my replacement shadows. Like, I finished up cream, I finished up white, I finished up nude, and those are ones that I do use a lot. So here's my nude replacement. It is the Pacifica eyeshadow in Ethereal. I dropped it like 3 times after the last video, but somehow it didn't completely shatter. You could see where it did chip though, so I've been kind of focusing in on that area just to see if I can hit pan. But this is a big eyeshadow to be using for just basically my inner corner right now, so there's that. I have the Milani and French Vanilla that Thrifty Beauty page sent me. I think I'm actually starting to make like a little dip in that because I do use it to highlight my brow bone in the same spot every time. And finally, here's my cream replacement. It is the Physicians Formula Canyon Classics palette. Look at that pan, baby. Ooh, yeah. I think I actually have a real good chance of finishing this as well before the year's end. That's the straight up color I bought this for. And I know that if I finish taupe, either of these browns would work fine for it. I'm not going to use that gray. I actually poked a hole in it just to see how far the pan went down in a newer shadow versus the one I have. Just out of sheer curiosity. But that is it. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.